What's up, tribe? How you guys doing this afternoon? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is just a quick drop. This is my review of last night's Queen Supreme Court with T.S. Madison and Kelly Love. It was exciting because I don't know no Kelly Love, but I'm one of his followers. We talk, we chat, that kind of thing. So it was exciting to see him on there last night because I remember a few months back, this was probably at the height of the whole T.S. Kaya mess, and I remember T.S. shouted Kelly Love out on one of her lives saying, I see you, Kelly, and you be reading me, but I appreciate the feedback, and from there, I know they kind of connected, and then he went to go see her show and that kind of thing. And so I was happy to see that he actually made it onto the show, because at first he was saying he didn't want to do the show because, I'm sure he had reservations of his own. He didn't really get into all of his specific reasons, but he was like, nah, I'm good. I ain't, he was like, I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but, I ain't really trying to go down there, but I do think he wanted to go, but I think, you're nervous about things like that, and you're worried that you're not going to do a good job or stuff like that. That's my opinion. He didn't say that to me, but in my opinion. But so I was happy that he accepted. I was happy that he went down there to do the show. What I love about T.S. Madison is that T.S. Madison, she will embrace, there's some people who can't take criticism. There's some people who never want to hear anything bad being said about them. But she doesn't seem to be that person. That was one of the first things she said when the show started. She was like, Kelly, you be reading me for filth, but now you see that this is a whole production and you understand everything that goes into making this show. And I think she appreciates when people give honest feedback. Like, you don't want nobody hating on you and just saying that you ain't shit just to say it. But if people have constructive criticism, she seems like the kind of person that can definitely receive it. And Kelly if you look at Kelly's reviews of Queen Supreme Court, he's very critical, and so, anyway, with all that being said, I watched part of it last night because, honey, I had to go to work today, I had to go back to work. My vacation was over, honey. So I listened and watched the rest of it this afternoon. So this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to be honest, and I still love you, Kelly, and I'm still a Duchess disciple, but I have to be honest with you just like I'm with everybody else when I do my critiques. So, the topics. I enjoyed the topics. Let me tell y'all something. Some of those topics, I still be going off on some of those topics. The topic about the lady on that bus cussing that baby out, or was it a plane? Whichever it was, honey, I think we all can receive that. Who has not traveled and ain't had to deal with somebody's bratty ass son? Let me tell y'all something. One time, when I was in college, before I got a car, I used to catch a train back and forth home when my parents didn't come pick me up for like holidays and stuff like that. And it was a train, and it would have I remember it was Thanksgiving, and the train was full of mostly college students. Like, it was a bunch of colleges in the area where I went to school, so most of the people on that train were going home. And so it was full of college students, and we were being college students, you know what I'm saying? We was talking and laughing and joking, and a lot of us knew each other, so, it really was like a party. Our car was like a party car, Well, there was this one little boy that kept running back and forth, up and down, back and forth, up and down. He just kept running. Finally, somebody stuck their damn foot out, and that boy... I shouldn't laugh, but that boy went flying down that train. Woo! I bet you his ass ain't run up that aisle no more the rest of the trip. So, that topic, I loved it. The topic about them babies, them women making them babies smoke weed, I still be cussing them bitches out. Let me explain something to y'all. That headline would have read a little differently because I'd be in jail. Because when I tell you I would have liked to try to kill those let me calm down. I would have tried to kill their asses. Do you understand what I'm telling you? The one about the road rage, that happened up here. That happened in DC. So I've seen that video And yes, that woman has already been arrested. She has already been apprehended. Like CS said, she going to jail. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, she tore up the bus and then hit the man. Although that man had some shit with him. See, I saw it on the video. So anyway, the topics were funny. They were great topics. Of course, they talked about the funeral. So let me say this. I think that was your highlight, Kelly Love. That was your highlight when you were talking about the funeral, and because you watched the whole thing, and so you watched the funeral and the whole thing with Ariana Grande and Miss Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson. You can critique when it comes to music and things of that nature, and that was your highlight. I felt like we lost you a little bit in the middle. I don't know if you just didn't have a lot of opinion about some of those topics or what, but we lost you a little bit in the middle. And then in the back, you came back through in the back, towards the end of the show. You started throwing those opinions, because I have seen Chit Chat with Kelly Love, so I know you know how to talk shit. And so the beginning, you was giving it to us, Kelly. In the middle, kind of lost you a little bit, and then you came back at the end. I enjoyed the show last night. I thought it was a really good show. Maddie looked good as always. I love that dress. I like that Fashion Nova. You was giving it to us. I gotta come to Atlanta and try that seafood, because I'm a DC girl, but we love our Maryland crab. So I don't know. I gotta taste that seafood and see what that Cajun sauce is doing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what that's all about. But as a show, overall as a show, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Y'all know how I re-rank and stuff. I ain't had to turn it off. I didn't have to fast forward. I ain't have to be like, what is, because there have been some shows I just ain't never watched the whole show. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. So I didn't do that. I watched the whole show, even at the end where they did their full R&B, Who Has to Go, and that was cute because T.S. and Kelly can both sing, so they were kind of doing, singing little snippets of the different songs from the different artists. That was really cute. So I thought it was a good show. Overall, I enjoyed it. Yes, I always say whether this is somebody that I think should go on a rotation and come back. Yes, I would invite Kelly back. Where would I rank him? Somewhere in the middle. He's definitely better than, y'all know who the people I ain't like. So y'all know he's definitely not he ain't on the don't like list. He's not on the don't invite back list. So no, I would see, TS, I would say yes to what he did. Tokyo's still my favorite, y'all. Tokyo Vanity is still up there. She's still my favorite. Ain't nobody. She's still my favorite, y'all. I need Tokyo back. I need me some more Tokyo. But it was a good show. Kelly, you did your thing. I know you were nervous. I know it was a lot. It's a lot different when you in that studio, in that basement at the Chateau, hunty. But I can't wait to hear your review and hear what you have to say, because I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of back, I already said that, behind the scenes stuff that you are going to share with us, and I can't wait to hear it. But congrats to you, Kelly, that you got there. You have been riding for Maddie since the whole debacle happened, and you have been Team Maddie, and so I'm glad that you were able to get on the show and flex your muscles, hunty. Peace.